Good night, viewers, and welcome to the very first edition of the Almost Daily Shush for 2019. I am your same old host, Patrick. I am happy to be back here to entertain you with Shush of the highest pedigree. And I am happy to share that my Christmas break from TV was a truly refreshing one. The weather was nice and chilly. The air smelled like baked ham and gunpowder. And my heart was beating with love and fear. Thanks to all the dynamites, which may have actually been gunshots. But above all that, I'm very happy to say that 2019 is a brand new year for Belize to turn the page and start fresh with only good news and positivity for the next 12 months. In my first news report for today, I have breaking news. Belize's fresh start with only good news and positivity ended at 12:01 a.m. on New Year's when someone was murdered. Yep, we know that when we have fireworks, you know, always start on time, because we usually get cheap one family, sure. Well, before fireworks even start good, somebody gets shot. And by the time fireworks finish, like 7 minutes later, 3 other people lost their lives. So, I would love to encourage the Honorable Governor General to push back the new year to February 1st. The one we got January 1st, that was my elite test run, and we messed that up royally. In somewhat good news, depending on who you ask, the government issued some Christmas cheer this week when they announced that it had appointed Chester Williams to the post of Commissioner of the Belize Police Department. Chester Williams, who was previously the Deputy Commissioner, will be replacing Alan Wiley, who has been on vacation since 2013 when he was appointed. Wiley was reportedly caught off guard. According to him, he thought the government was just joking when they hired him on 2013, which is why he didn't ever show up for work. When asked if he believes Williams will do a good job, he responded, "Well, I hope so. I met Williams once back in 2007, and he seemed like a nice guy." We note that Chester Williams is the first active police to hold a post since 2012. And speaking of police, especially police press briefings, on Christmas Eve, Compol Williams announced to us that an officer, PC Graham, was found near the landing of a Cessna aircraft that didn't get the memo about the terrifying nature and capabilities of our police. PC Graham was found with aviation fuel and seats which were suspected to have come from the plane. In an exclusive scoop to the TADS news team, aka me, PC Graham has reportedly claimed that this isn't what it looks like. Apparently, the fuel is kerosene for a barbecue that the community policing club was organizing. And the seats were to be placed around a campfire where cops and gang members will sing Kumbaya and roast marshmallows, each hopefully weighing in less than 10 grams. See, folks, this is why it's not good to assume things. Not just because a suspected drug plane landed and a rogue officer was found nearby with the plane seat, the plane wheel, the pilot ID, and Colombian passport means that he had something to do with it. The man innocent, man. In my last crime-related news for tonight, I need to make mention of the fact that the U.S. Embassy recently issued a travel advisory warning U.S. citizens about being safe in Belize. In it, they state that Americans traveling within the country late at night must always be on full alert in the event they suddenly need to duck below a low-flying aircraft. They also reminded visiting Americans that pocket-sized scales, which can weigh 10 grams or less, are essential for a harassment-free visit. And strongly advise them to wear body armor and face guard in the event they encounter any police while visiting the bars in San Pedro. The U.S. State Department's warning ends with a reminder that a safe and enjoyable trip is possible in Belize as long as visitors exercise the normal precautions, such as never leaving their hotel rooms and wearing lots of sunscreen, even at night, so that they can slip out of the hands of anyone who may try to grab them. I think even locals need to take some of this advice. Viewers, make a touch on politics. Yesterday, in an unusual display of maturity, a bunch of the past foreign ministers, both from the UDP and PUP, came together in solidarity to inform the nation that they all support going to the ICJ and are encouraging Belizeans to consider voting yes. They said they have no doubt that it will allow Belize to finally get rid of Guatemala's unfounded claim. The event has gone viral across the region and even internationally. Everybody is shush about it. None less than the head of the United Nations has called it a beautiful day for Belize. The event marks the first time that 5 mature Belize politicians have been at the same place at the same time. Furthermore, it is the first time in Belize's history that so many politicians actually showed up for work on a Wednesday. Hashtag major facts. And in even more political news, I would like to remind you of what I said at the start of the show. The new year allows for us to start new and flip the script. Well, flipping the script is exactly what John Briceño, leader of the People's United Party, did. In 2018, which is literally 10 days ago, Briceño went on record to say that he supports going to the ICJ because it was a logical thing to do. Well, in 2019, Briceño is hitting Belizeans with a new phone, who this? Because he has a new position. He says the entire POP, they vote no in the ICJ referendum. Yep. In his press release, we note that he has left out the word logic. But he did say that decision came after consulting with party members who all wanted him to resign. But what's even more strange is the fact that it was dated June 8, 2019. Some untrained neurologists have suggested that Briceño wrote the press release in the future and traveled back in time to send all Belizeans a reminder not to take anything he says seriously because he reserves the right to flip the script again. In spirit of this New Year, New Me theme, we are told that Briceño is also petitioning to have his name changed to Alan Barton. We will let you know how that goes. And in my very last shush for tonight, I have a public announcement to share. The Elections and Boundaries Commission has announced that they will send out an announcement to announce when it will be ready to announce the announcement of the news that voter ID cards are ready. The Commission anticipates that voters not subject to dispute as to whether they live where they say they live, or that they are still alive just because they say so, or that they used to be Guatemalan but resigned from that, should be able to pick up their IDs from Elections and Boundaries by not later than April 11th. Voters who come to the office to collect their voters' IDs are asked to present a legal voter's ID in order to prove that they are who their area rep say they are. Hashtag what the frocolum. Clearly I miss giving you guys a shush. But now that we're back up to date, we'll go for a very quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with a Bex Marathon. Bexness, top of Bexness, top of Bexness. So stay tuned. Welcome to the first airing of Bexness for 2019. I don't know if Belizeans really enjoy the holidays because everybody may Bex this Christmas. People complain about everything from Christmas ham to long line at bank. So let's do some catching up and hear Belizeans Bex bout. Viewers, we all know that Belizeans love spend money during Christmas. Gifts, new curtain, contraband beer, and new appliances. Well, this person made a try buy a new appliance when tragedy struck. So, I bought a refrigerator from Mr. When asking about the fridge, I was not informed that it had an issue until I went to pay her spot cash. No damn payment plan. Long story short, I got the fridge and 10 days later, the fridge stopped working and not getting cool, but getting extremely hot. I got in contact with Miss and is now told that she is not giving me back the money. Now this knows I ain't no one to f with. She the chair play last now, but let me tell you, I'm going to get mine the easy way or the hard way. Big old fridge she wants to sell people and want to give back the money when they stop work. And please be reminded, I did not even have the old for a month, just days. Viewers, you don't think she deserves to be Bex? I definitely think so. She buy a fridge off a Belize by herself, but end up with an oven. Now, imagine you fill up your 5 ice tray and put your egg in your fridge. And when you go home from work, you find hot water in your freezer and scrambled egg in your fridge. I hope you don't have to give back your money the hard way though. We really don't need that in this country. But you absolutely deserve to be Bex. Next up, we have someone who posted some Bexness that needed to be posted. His anger isn't even towards a business or a seller, but towards the customer. Listen to this. This is not a review of the establishment, but of some customers. Please stop going to Sugar Fix and stand in a line behind like 3 people. Then, when you get to the counter, start asking a lot of questions, not knowing what you want. You should have already scanned the spot and know what you want, instead of the tired people soul behind you. You know you're the tired people when the lead old lady behind me start reeling up saying, and I quote, "Why is it taking her so long to place an order?" You don't see that one young lady they serve and about 20 are we in a line and you're the up that the spot with your You see the Johnny cake have ham in it and you want to ask if it has ham. You're blind need assistance. Now, I'm late for work the 3rd time this blessed New Year. That are like people where they drive 20 miles per hour on the highway, 7:30 in the morning. When they try to reach early to work for the first time in a month. I think Sugar Fix need to make people browse the menu outside the establishment and not let them in till they know where they want for order. Hashtag efficiency. Or you could just, leave your house earlier next time. So let's hope 2019 is better in that regard. Moving on to another quite passionate Bexness. This person went to the beach to enjoy Mother Nature in its naked, pure state, but ended up seeing more than she bargained for. Is the split considered a nude beach? Because if not, the management of El Portal, formerly Lazy Lizard, needs to reinforce to the tourists that sunbathing naked is not allowed, especially when there are a lot of kids playing and swimming. I reported to one of the waitresses and she informed me that the lady was already told to cover up, but nevertheless, she was just out there like, hello. And the two police officers did nothing but sit around having libations. All right, this one is really delicate. On one hand, you have people who want to lay on the beach naked, unafraid of sand or hermit crabs attacking sensitive areas. And on the other hand, you have parents who don't want their children to know where babies come from. So hopefully, a compromise can be found. Next, we have this chunchubexness, which certainly deserves to be featured. This enlightened, very intelligent Belizean shared this. Why news like say Old Capital instead of just say Belize City? Then it confused everybody we born after 1995. We still need to know what the current capital and that Belmopande in Akayo. Couldn't be truer. Some people literally believe that Santa Elena, San Ignacio, Belmopan, and Sitansip, that districts on their own. I certainly blame millennials for the confusion. For example, the other day, a young man posted on Facebook that I don't care if Guatemala win whole Akayo because I live at Belmopan. So, for folks running the ICJ educational campaign, please spend a few days teaching people about geography, especially when they go to Kayo. And in my final Bexness for the start of the new year, someone submitted this Bexness to our Bex hotline. This Bexness will underscore what I said in the monologue, New Year, same shit. I hope Uno could include this on the show, because I am very upset. I really and truly enjoy saving my money at a credit union. The interest rate pan savings really nice, and I feel like family environment. But we get pan my nerves is almost every time you go to pan 15 and ending, the line's longer than the Northern Highway. Why the I have to stand up in line, we stretch from the front of credit union all the way outside, bend the lane and cross the bridge, just to withdraw my money. You know the line long when they have the sound system set up way up on Albert Street so that the people back at the line could hear the teller holler next. I could understand if they get catch by surprise and two tellers calling sick. But this happen every friggin' month. If credit union not get the together, I will start save my money under my bed or just carry it to the bank, which is what I used to always do. Please get on a together. Thanks. This one is baffling. For a big financial institution, I surely could afford to open a few more branches so they could better service their customers. Even my neighborhood loan shark have more branches than a credit union. In fact, you don't even have to go deposit your salary. Then you go and pick it up from you all the way to work. Service with a smile and aggravated assault. Seriously though, nobody need to stand in a line. We go all the way outside of the building. So, all our customers deserve to be Bex. What a Bex marathon to start the year off, right? Well, viewers, I hope all this Bexness has refreshed your soul. And if you experience Bexness over the holidays, don't forget that you can get it off your chest by writing us at our Shush hotline at 636-36. Once again, 636-36. Save the number now. We go for our final commercial break for tonight. Stay tuned.
Good night, my lovely fans, and a very happy, very healthy, and very prosperous 2019 to all of you fine people. This is the first installment of the Foreign News for the new year with your favorite host, Patrice Omarosa. Before I get into the juiciness, I would like to send a special birthday shout out to the Supreme Leader of North Korea, Chairman Kim Jong-un. On Tuesday, turned big 36. From us on this side of the world, we encourage you to have a fun birthday celebration, but please don't overdo it this year. I know when you may turn 21, you'll celebrate by launching 6 missiles, and for your 30th birthday, you'll cause an earthquake when you test a nuclear bomb. So, Chairman Kim, I humbly suggest you celebrate your birthday the Belizean way. Go eat a slice of pizza, go take some picture inside a princess bathroom, and then go home, go dress up. So go to Thursday, go drink some 2 for 10 rum and coke. And there they tell me that no song better than putting the world in a danger. In one of the most interesting foreign news for the new year, Chinese scientists have landed an aircraft on the dark side of the moon. The Chinese astronauts have also successfully placed a satellite in orbit around the moon, allowing uninterrupted communication between the spacecraft and the control station on Earth. The first time this has been done. Well, you know we live in a world with trust issue. Some people they claim that China they try to put nuclear weapon on the moon. But me have my own theory. I think a lead Chinese company gone on the moon to put a giant made in China stick up on the moon. I wouldn't even be surprised if all of a sudden so knock off moon pop up in our solar system. But make we wait and see. Moving on. We must all hear by now that the US government shut down because the president want money for build a wall, but Congress keep the tell her no. Watch out this flashback and listen to who the president promised would fund the wall.
We will build a great wall along the southern border, and Mexico will pay for the wall.
And now, look on who the president want get money from for the wall.
If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay,
Absolutely.
fair enough.
And I am proud, and I'll tell you what, I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck.
I guess the president also start 2019 as one new person and flip the script. So, I know they encourage any kind of stupidness, but if any of you they think we're going to see it through the back, you better hurry up and make no travel arrangement because this one big, long fence might end up right between Uno and no McDonald's dreams. And in my final foreign news tonight, we travel to Africa, to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. They held elections at the end of last year. In the midst of millions of people, they hope to vote out the current leader. Believe it or not, the election results still not come out yet. You could believe that they even cut off the internet, postpone announcing the results for a week. Now when they're afraid for so? You can imagine if Brad decide to do something like that with Bolido, Legion would have riot. But anyway, make we just hope the people of the Congo no get no more bukut, and let's just hope Brad's not getting nowhere there. My viewers and fans, that's it. We already reached the end of our news for tonight. But I am excited for next week when we will come back with even more. Until then, bye-bye. Well, good night again. I know I don't tell you no bye, but I have to fill in for Patrick. The man I eat some whole Christmas ham and the man they take little long if you know what I mean. I just want to remind you for follow up on Facebook or on Instagram at Colorblind Multimedia. And if you know want to reel up about something or tell upon this one and that one, you know send it in to a Shush hotline at 636-36. Until next week, you know have a good time. Bye-bye.